Hello everyone, welcome back to Chapter 9, Focus Words. This is the last activity. It's another discussion activity for Chapter 9. And for this activity, we are focusing on the style, intonation style of emphasizing agreement, how we change the focus word to emphasize a statement of a feeling of agreement that we have with a statement, as discussed on page 88. So for this activity, it is exercise 8, page 88. And you can see there that there are a variety of statements. For example, Paris is the most beautiful city in the world. Everyone should have 3-day weekends. Writing English is easier than speaking it. So these are all statements of opinion, just the way that people feel about a variety of topics. And your assignment is to write 3 statements of opinion. You can make any opinion that you want about any topic that you want. For example, music, food, politics, movies, geography, language, sports. It's really up to you. Similar to the ones here that you see on page 88. For example, the Prius is the most practical car on the road. Star Wars is the best movie ever made. Or here are some other examples. The Pope is the most influential person in the world. And as it says here in the instructions, for each of your statements, provide a little more, some additional information about why you maintain or why you have that opinion. So again, for example, the Pope is the most influential person in the world because there are more than 1.2 billion people in the world that are Catholics. Another example, climate change is the most important global issue because it affects people of all races, ethnicities, and economic backgrounds all over the world. So, create 3 statements of opinion to the best of your ability. Don't worry so much about grammar. Don't worry about syntax. I mean, pay attention to it, but don't make that a barrier to doing this assignment. Do the best that you can with that. Make a statement. Provide a little additional information about that statement of opinion that you're making. You're going to do that for 3. Any topics you want about your home country, about life here in America, about any topic you choose. And you can make that a video post or a written post. And then, of course, as you do that, you're going to respond to the posts of 3 classmates. And you're going to emphasize agreement and indicate why you agree with your classmate. So, for example, if, let's say, Ceci says, pupusas are the most delicious food from El Salvador. And I would respond to Ceci, I agree. Pupusas are the most delicious food from El Salvador. Or if Hailing says, the greatest painter of all time is Picasso, I could say, I agree, Hailing. Picasso is the greatest painter of all time. Or if Eric says, Maradona is the most famous soccer player of all time, I agree, Maradona is the most famous soccer player of all time. Or if Stephanie says, ceviche is the most delicious food from Peru, I would say, I agree, ceviche is very delicious food from Peru. So you see how we emphasize, we make that focus word the fact that we agree, and usually it's the verb to be, but it could be any verb. The main verb, we emphasize that main verb in our restatement of that statement of opinion. All right, so 3 statements on any topics. Provide a little additional information about why you feel that way. Utilize my examples here to guide you, and I look forward to hearing your statements of opinion.